Hello, everybody. Welcome to Race Recap, episode number 1, the 2023 Daytona 500.
Showtime!
Alex Bowman and Kyle Larson led the field to green for the 65th Daytona 500. Everything was going relatively smooth, because, it's the first stage. No one wants to get out. It was really tame, no cautions. However, there was a close call with Bubba, which here it is.
I'd say be able to get that. Man, that's a shot. That car's...
As I said before, everything was going pretty tame. Other than that, Brad Keselowski won stage 1. And now let's move on to stage 2. But first, this video is sponsored by Toyota, Busch, Goodyear, Wendy's, and of course, our best friends, Fox themselves. First, before we get back into the amazing race, or the Great American Race, Fox, the broadcast was horrible. The ads ranged, like their average was every 8 laps in the first stage. And don't even get me talking on a crash that happened in stage 2. Actually, let's talk about that. Here's stage 2. Kevin Harvick tapped Tyler Reddick and caused a big crash. Took out Chase Elliott, a lot of people's favorite driver. Eric Jones with the Guns N' Roses paint scheme, and of course Tyler Reddick himself. Ryan Blaney got some damage, but the clip that I just showed you was a replay. Here's the actual broadcast footage. Yeah, Fox really messed up with this. The wreck happened, they went into their stupid side-by-side thing, with their, ads every 8 laps or so. They actually just came back from ad break, too. But unlike last year, when Tyler Reddick was involved in a crash, instead of cutting away from the side-by-side stuff, look, they just keep going. The wreck happens on the left, and they just keep going ads. And now we're at the point where this is 4 times speed. And yeah, they're still going. It's actually unbelievable how bad they met that. Whatever, we still have time for this, because they didn't cut away yet. I think we're on like a Pods ad or something, or like a restaurant ad. We might have passed that a while ago, but Fox, what were you doing? Imagine being someone from outside of the US, like, let's say, Australia, I don't know. And you cut right to this moment where the crash happens, and you see Fox doing their dumb side-by-side thing, and you see 7 ads while a huge wreck is happening. And it's embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing to, NASCAR, the fans, and to Fox themselves. It's genuinely horrible. But let's move on to something a little better. Green flag pit stops happened. Pretty good there. And there was a photo finish for stage 2 between Ross Chastain and Alex Bowman. Ross got the better deal out of it, winning stage 2. It was a very close finish, though. So let's move on to the very chaotic and hectic stage 3. we now have stage 3. Great. Oh, caution. Wendy's screwing up. Get it? Their pads are square. Oh, it's a tire. I wonder whose tire is that? Ryan Blaney's. I wonder how he lost the tire. Oh, there's not a replay? Oh. Yet again, Fox making a fool of themselves. Let's move on. Let's move on. We're now on stage 3. Oh, there's a crash. Yeah, it involved Michael McDowell, Kevin Harvick in his last Daytona 500. Ty Gibbs, which is great because who likes Ty Gibbs? And yeah, there's nothing really to go over with this wreck other than Kevin Harvick getting minor damage. Great. So, yeah, let's move on. 3 to go now. Nothing can go wrong. You know, I think this is Kyle Busch's race to win. He has his RCR teammate behind him. Oh, Daniel Suarez has spun and has reset the field. That's twice. Daniel Suarez has ruined Kyle Busch's night. First in the duel where he wrecked him on the back stretch, and now his chance to win the Great American Race, the biggest race of the year. And actually, Kyle Busch said in a post-race interview, if this was 1998 or 1999, by rules, he would have won the Daytona 500. He said that was his first time actually leading lap 200. So nice NASCAR too. Amazing. You're up there with Fox. Next. The field then went to overtime, which made this the longest Daytona 500. 530 miles. The record was previously set by the 2020 Daytona 500 with 522. This race was like 200 and something, 218 laps or something. Oh, Austin Dillon was turned, and there goes the whole field. Great. This wreck was important because it basically ended a ton of drivers' days, like Ross Chastain, obviously Austin Dillon, William Byron, Harrison Burton, and sadly Jimmy Johnson's race. This crash sucked because one, it took out the whole field. But it's okay because we get to go to another restart, baby. The field has now restarted, but NASCAR added the choose cone rule to super speedways. Surprisingly, Chevys didn't help each other at all at this restart. But Ricky Stenhouse took the lead. But now we're coming up to 1 to go, and he's very far out in front, and the pack is catching up. Kyle Larson proceeds to basically go 3 wide in the middle because his spotter said that he was getting help from Alex Bowman, which was very far back. And basically, with Kyle Larson in the middle, Eric Almirola hit Travis Pastrana, and wrecked the rest of the field, basically. Some people that had seriously hard hits in this crash. Were Kyle Larson, Brad Keselowski spun like a ballerina, and Denny Hamlin, uh, who had like a fireball or something happen to him when he hit the wall. Uh, Here's that. But the ruling was decided. NASCAR ruled Ricky Stenhouse Jr., the same guy that wrecked the whole field in the 2018 Daytona Summer Race. That dude won the Daytona 500. Very shocking stuff. But very happy for him because that also means that he actually has something to be proud of from his lackluster career. But that was the first episode of Race Recap. This took me about like an hour and 30 minutes to make. Credits for the Fox broadcasting stuff where I went like on about the ads goes to Eric Almiroli because he was live streaming the race. And yeah, peace.